Hi, it's Jackie Daniels here. Welcome to my live stream for January. Hope you're all well. On a cold and wintry evening. So I'm a singer-songwriter and I play mostly folk acoustic type music. That's the style I write in, and I do covers in that genre. And I'm going to start with one on the cello. This is a Nick Drake song, appropriately called Cello Song. Just to get the end pin out. So this is Cello Song by Nick Drake. Strange face with your eyes, so pale and sincere. Underneath, you know well, you have nothing to fear, for the dreams that came to you when so young told of a life where spring is bright. You would seem so frail in the cold of the night, when the armies in the motion go out to fight, and while the earth sinks to its grave, you sail to the sky on the crest of a wave. So forget this cruel world where I belong. I'll just sit and wait and sing my song. And if one day you should see me fall in the crowd, lend me a hand and lift me So that was Nick Drake's cello song from his first album, Five Leaves Left. Yes, Nick Drake is one of my favourite singer-songwriters. I've got all of his studio albums and a couple of compilations as well. I find his music quite inspiring. So I will move on to the guitar. Let's put this down on the floor. It's not a lot of room in here. So this next song, which is one of my own compositions, is one that I wrote many years ago. Back in the mid-90s. It was around the time that I'd decided I was going to make a career of songwriting, and it was the first song that I sat down and really crafted the lyrics for. I'd been reading a book on the craft of lyric writing, and the author gave this one particular example of a Joni Mitchell song, and talked about the way she used imagery in the song, and that there were 3 verses, and each verse was part of the story, and there were recurring themes in each verse. So I took this all to heart and wrote this song called The Dancing Flames, which was actually inspired by watching a bonfire in the garden of a party that I'd been to that summer, and I'd also been trying playing around with a chord progression, for a very simple chord progression, just and then so it's basically the chord of D, and then just lifting those 2 fingers to get that effect, and doing the same thing with the A chord. And I was thinking about how the fire represented different stages of life. So you had the flames being the youth, the embers being the supporting and nurturing parent, and the ash as you reach the end of life and fading away, kind of, and reflecting back on the past. So this is The Dancing Flames. In the dancing flames, I can see my life. It's the youthful promise of a better life. My energy, ambition, and my hope are unchanging. The impulsive child, my soul is raging at the flames. I want to leap and touch the sky. Frustrated of the full in the middle of the night, in the middle of the night, in the glowing embers I can see my life is the sweet contentment of a simple life, nurturing, enriching, giving warmth to others, lying below the flames, the love of fathers and mothers, like the embers I am satisfied to be, and accepting that I'm not always free, and the embers glow and glow in the auspicious line of the full in the middle of the night, in the middle of the night, in the still grey ash I can see my life is the resolution of an aging life, remembering, reflecting on the time that's passing, all that's left of memories, just for the asking, like the ash I am frail and grey. For centuries it's always been that way, and the grey ash settles in the ground, in the auspicious line of the full. Will the end come too soon? In the middle of the night, 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 in the sky, in the dancing flames, and the glowing embers, and the still grey ash, in the middle of the night. So that was the Dancing Flames. Now I've actually got two recordings of that available. One's on my album Flying High, which is basically just me and guitar and cello, and I've got another version which has got more instruments. It's more of an more like a studio recording of with extra instrumentation on it, which appears on my album Love and Harmony Combine. So if you wanted to go away and listen to those, you can look those up. So I will move on to the next song. This is my most recent single, which is In the Rain, which I released in November 24. So this is another one with quite a simple chord progression. It starts on G and it uses A minor 7, which is my favourite chord, which is why I decided to use it. And the song In the Rain, it's about going out and embracing the rain. That don't stay indoors, go out and get wet and jump in puddles. And it's kind of a metaphor for embracing life. So um, remembering that the problems in life are there often to teach us a lesson. So you need to embrace the good weather and the bad weather in life. So this is In the Rain. Sun makes us happy, but it can be so dry, dry. Why do we fear the grey clouds or want to cry, cry? Neither good or bad, it just comes and goes. Learn to free your mind, mind. In the rain, in the rain, in the rain, rain, in the rain. When the rain comes, we run indoors, staying there, there. On those rainy days, get wet without a care, care. Listen to the rhythm as it beats down. Learn to dance and sway, sway. In the rain, in the rain, in the rain, rain, in the rain. Those boots are so cool. Don't you wanna break the rules? Jump in puddles like you're back in school. In the rain, in the rain, in the rain, rain, in the rain. Listen to the rhythm as it beats down. Learn to dance and sway, sway, sway. In the rain, in the rain, in the rain, rain, in the rain, in the rain, in the rain, in the rain, rain, in the rain. So that was my latest single, In the Rain. Oh, and I do have a new single coming out in March, 20th of March. I'll be releasing I Am the Ruler of My Destiny, which is it's a song about realizing that you are in charge of your own path in life. Some people may not believe this, but that if you think positively, you can, if you you simply change your mind about something, you can change the way you see. If you change the way you see life, things will start to happen. I think that's what I'm trying to say. This is what I've read in the various self-help books that I've read over the years. And what one I read quite recently was Think and Grow Rich, and that is actually it's not just about making money, but it's about finding your purpose, and make well. The idea is you can make wealth just by thinking in an abundant way, and it's some food for thought anyway. But if you want to read more, I'd recommend reading that book, Think and Grow Rich, by I think his name was Napoleon Hill. It was written a long time ago, back in the 30s. So I think it is kind of tried and tested. So and that song, I Am the Ruler of My Destiny. I've made a music video for that, and if you want like to hear more about the release, you can sign up to my community and my mailing list, and wherever you're watching from, there will probably be a link to join that. So do look out for it, and you can hear more about that in the coming weeks. So I've just got one more song. This is a track from my last CD, which was called In the City, which is a 6-track EP, and the theme is city life. And this particular song is about a park in Southampton, where I live. I live in Southampton, in the UK, and this park was established round about the early 50s, and I had the idea for writing it when I was cycling nearby. There's a bridge over the river, the River Itchen, and the river runs through the park. And from the bridge, as I was cycling across, I could see some people on benches, and the phrase "people in the park" came into head, and so that's the title of the song. And this was around the time that Queen Elizabeth passed away, and I had the idea of writing the song as telling the story of how the park being established, alongside her reign, because I'd found out that it was established around the time she came to the throne. So there are references to the Queen throughout the song. So this is People in the Park. The clearing all the rubbish that's amassed through all the years, munching on their rations when it's done. They rise up with the lark, they've been there all the day, they'll soon be on their way. Kids keen with excitement bounce at the parents' side by the miniature railway, getting tickets for the ride. And if the Queen came by now, she's smiling up with glee, and all the flags are waving for her silver jubilee. There's people in the park trying to make their mark. They want the world to see how different things could be. And now the years have flown by, the paths lined with new trees, a favourite place for walking, for friends and families. The triangle clock is chiming, on the hour is its routine. Then people all fall silent to mark the passing of the Queen. There's people in the park, soon be getting dark, on benches and the ground. They hardly make a sound. There's people in the park, do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do. They hardly make a sound. So that was People in the Park from my EP In the City. So if you'd like to listen to that again, you can find it under my EP In the City, wherever you stream your music. And on the recording, I used some virtual instruments to make it like a big band sound, like the songs of the early 50s. So sort of just to keep that theme going. So I hope you've enjoyed the live stream this evening. Do thumbs up and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Like and share if you're on Facebook. And like and share if you're on Twitch. Do get some people on Twitch. And I hope to see you next month. It's usually the last Thursday of the month. So I hope to see you then. Bye. Oh, just caught the end. Jimmy the Lad. Thank you, Jimmy the Lad 90, for tuning in. So, good night and have a great weekend.